Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Shredded of Boston here, aka the King of Boston. Today we're back for episode number 14 of my Jim Lowry Road to the Show series here in MLB 15 The Show, and today we are continuing on with the 2016 season, still very early in the year, just game number 18 for Jim Lowry's Baltimore Orioles, and we're taking on the Toronto Blue Jays, and we're getting this game started off right with a strikeout of Edwin Encarnacion. So we're already into the bottom of the second, and we're going to strike out Dioner Navarro as well, that time on the fastball. And that is going to be something you'll probably want to take note of throughout, is how many strikeouts on the fastball we get in this episode. It really is starting to become a weapon for Lowry, gearing that one up at 97 to get Will Venable to go down swinging. Now still bottom three, it's Michael Saunders up 2-2 count. He's going to go down on the changeup. And this was excellent pitch mixing here, as Lowry starting to break out a little bit here, really understanding how to pitch to big league hitting. And you can see here all hard stuff through the first 4 pitches of the AB, gets the count to 2-2, and then spins a changeup that, even though he hangs that one to the top half of the zone, still fools Michael Saunders. There now Edwin Encarnacion up 1-2 count. He's gonna break his bat here, slow roller, and Encarnacion's gonna be safe at first. That would be the first base runner of the afternoon for the Toronto Blue Jays. So now with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th, Jose Bautista up. He rips one down the left field line for a base hit. Left fielder Travis Schneider over to play that one, but it's going to be 2 men on with 2 men out here for the all-star third baseman, a former Oakland A, Josh Donaldson. 3-1 count. He takes that changeup, misses away. It will be ball 4, and the bases are going to be juiced here. For the next batter, it will be Dioner Navarro, already with 1 strikeout today. Let's make it 2 on the changeup. Good paint right there from Lowry. Picks up his 5th K of the day, and that would end off the inning. So now we're into the bottom of the 5th, 2-0 count to Michael Saunders. Saunders is going to rip this one into right field. That will be a leadoff base hit here in the bottom of the 5th. So Lowry was rolling early. Now he's allowed 3 of the last 4 hitters to get on. It's Jose Reyes up, and Reyes shoots one into the gap in left center field. Saunders, who had moved up to second base on a ground out, will end up scoring from second, and it's going to be an RBI double for Jose Reyes with 1 out in the 5th inning. So the Blue Jays get on the board now. It's a 2-1 ball game. 2 outs in the inning. Devin Travis up. Travis is going to ground this one to the shortstop. Diving stop by Ray Navarro, who'll keep it in the infield. That will keep Reyes at third, but no play at first. So 2 men on now for Edwin Encarnacion. And Encarnacion softly hits this one back up the middle. Diving stop by Navarro. Throw to first will be well late. And Encarnacion with an infield hit, and that will drive home another run. So it's a 2-2 ball game for Jose Bautista, who's going to strike out swinging on the changeup. So our 6th strikeout of the day. That ties a season high so far in this young season. Now Will Venable up and later in the bottom of the 6th. That's going to be strikeout number 7 again on the fastball, and that is a new season high for Big Jim Lowry in season number 2 of his professional career. Michael Saunders up. First pitch of the AB to him. He's going to shoot one to deep left field, back at the track. Travis Schneider reaches up and makes the play, and that will be the first out of the inning. So now it's going to be the catcher Jacob Kelsey up, and Kelsey's going to strike out swinging on that slider in the dirt. Drop third, strike throw to first in time. 2 away now in the 7th. 8 strikeouts on the evening for Lowry, and now it is Jose Reyes up. First pitch of his AB. He's going to shoot this one to first, right at Chris Davis, the first baseman, who makes the catch, and that would do it for Jim. His day would be done after 7 innings. He gives up 2 earned runs on 6 hits, 8 strikeouts, 1 walk, and definitely one of the finer performances Lowry has put up in his major league career up to this point. So really a good start to the season so far for Jim. He's got a 2.11 ERA so far, 16 strikeouts and 21 in the 3rd innings, and I want to say only 1 or 2 walks. So now we get to go up against a team we've had a couple good performances against lately. late in last season, early in this season, the Boston Red Sox. And we're getting this game started with a nice 6-4-3 double play we induced Dustin Midoriya to ground into. That would end off the 1st. And you can see we're making another home start here. Going up against Hanley Ramirez now in the top of the 2nd to lead things off. He's going to ground this one back in front of the mound here. Lowry makes the play. Throw to first in time. Good hard throw to get the, well, I'm not sure if I'd call him the quick Hanley Ramirez anymore, but we get him nonetheless. Now top 2, 2-2 count. 1 out in the inning to Pablo Sandoval. And we hit Pablo Sandoval up and in with the cheese right there. And Sandoval probably not going to be happy about that one. No one's really going to be happy if you're going to miss it with that location. It's an old reputation Pedro Martinez used to have, and hopefully Jim Lowry does not get the same one, as that would not bode well for his major league career. But nonetheless, next batter Alan Craig, first pitch of the AB, he fouls that one off. Now an 0-1 count. He's going to take that fastball up and in for strike 2 on the 0-2. Slider off the plate, swinging a miss, strike 3. Lowry's first strikeout of this evening's game. And you can take a look at the replay here. Alan Craig completely fooled. Not even close to the zone there. Xander Bogaerts up now, 1-2 count. He's going to take that changeup looking down and away. Beautiful location right there from Jim Lowry. So top of the third now, 1-0 game. Baltimore on top, 2-2 count to Mike Napoli. He goes down swinging on the 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Another strikeout with the high heat, 96 on the gun, and that is enough to use that pitch as an out pitch if you can locate it properly. Rusney Castillo up 0-1 count. He's going to ground this one down the first baseline into right field for a base hit. Castillo will hold at first, but it's going to be a leadoff single to get things going here in the top of the fourth. Now Dustin Midoriya up next, 2-2 count. He's going to ground this one into right field for a base hit. Great use of the opposite field right there with 2 strikes. Pedroia gets on base now. It's going to be 2 men on with no one out for the next batter. Hanley Ramirez, first pitch of the AB. He's going to ground this one. Machado goes to second for 1. Relay to first in time. A big 5-4-3 double play there. And that is going to be the first 2 outs of the inning. So now a man on third with 2 men down for Pablo Sandoval. First pitch of his AB. He's going to take this one to left center field. And that will get down and 1 hop up off the wall. The run will come home and score. Sandoval heading for 2. And he's in there safely. It's an RBI double for the Panda, Pablo Sandoval. And he gets the Red Sox on the board here. That will tie up the game at 1 apiece. Alan Craig up next. He's going to ground this one softly to the shortstop. Navarro in the hole. Throw to first. Plenty of time to get the slow-footed Craig. And that will do it. We are on to the top of the 5th now. Xander Bogaerts leading things off, 2-0 count. And Bogaerts is going to crank one to deep right field. If it's fair, it's very gone. And it is off the foul pole and gone. A solo home run for Xander Bogaerts. And that's going to make it a 2-1 ball game. Now the Red Sox take the lead. As you can see, Bogaerts absolutely smashing this one out of the park. Opposite field, bat flip and all right there. And that will give the Red Sox the lead. So now a 2-2 count to 2 batters later. Mike Napoli up. He's going to go down again on the fastball. 97, could not catch up. That one was left right over the heart of the plate too. But Mookie Betts now in the top of the 5th with 2 outs. 2-2 count. He's going to go down looking on the fastball. Froze him right there. 5th strikeout of the evening for Lowry. Now we're into the top of the 7th. 0-1 count to Blake Swihart. Swihart's going to take this one the other way to deep left field. This ball is hit high. It is deep. But Travis Schneider is there to make the play. That would be the 3rd and final out. And that would do it for Lowry. Same stat line almost as last game. This time we end up getting the no decision as the Red Sox go on and win. But again, 7 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs. This time only 5 strikeouts and no walks. So we're taking on the New York Yankees in our 3rd and final start of this episode, going up against Masahiro Tanaka, a big pitching matchup here today from Baltimore. And you can take a look at how Lowry did in his first month. 28 1/3 innings, only 7 earned runs, and a nice 7-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Also picked up 2 wins in the process. So we're here in Baltimore from Oriole Park, ready to take on the first place Yankees. We sit 3 games back of them entering tonight's game. And we're getting things started here with Chase Headley up, already a man on first. He's going to go down swinging on the curveball there. So Lowry getting a strikeout with the curveball, not something he does too often. Really has not used that curveball as an out pitch quite yet in his major league career. Hopes to get it to there, at some point, but as for now, we've got other things to focus on. And then Teixeira goes down, could not check his swing right there. Beautiful changeup on the outer half. So 2 down in the inning now. Eduardo Lopez up with 2 men on and 2 men out. He's going to go down on the changeup. So Lowry, despite allowing 2 runners to reach, ends up striking out the side in the first. Now Carlos Beltran up 1-2 count. He's going to go down looking 4 straight strikeouts to start out the game for Jim Lowry. He is rolling right now. Mason Williams up in the top of the 3rd. The streak would end at 4, but it can pick up, or I should say, pick back up again in the 3rd with his 5th strikeout of the evening. That time on Mason Williams. 1 down in the 3rd. Now Chase Headley up. First pitch of his AB. He's going to shoot this one into right, and that's going to get down and 1 hop up off the wall. Well played by the right fielder Paredes, but Headley's on his horse, busting for 2. Head first dive, and he's in there safely with a 1-out double. Chase Headley, the former San Diego Padre, the switch-hitting 3rd baseman, with a 1-out double. Then Brett Gardner up next. He's going to ground this one into right field for a base hit. Paredes juggles it in right field, and that's going to allow plenty of time for Headley to come all the way around and score from second, and that is going to give the Yankees their first run of the game. It's an RBI base hit for Brett Gardner and a 1-0 lead for the Bronx Bombers. But Teixeira up next. He's going to ground this one to second. They go to short for 1 on a first in time. A 4-6-3 double play. And that would retire the side. Lowry's out of the inning. We're into the top of the 4th now. Eduardo Lopez up 3-2 count. He's going to go down looking on the fastball again. Another strikeout and another one on the fastball. And look at that, Eduardo Lopez. They gave him Derek Jeter's old number, number 2. I could not believe this when I saw it. Unbelievable MLB The Show. I mean, come on. That is just, even I, the little bitter old Red Sox fan, could admit that that is kind of a shame. But anyway, top 5 now. Brendan Ryan up 2-2 count. He's going to go down looking foolish on the curveball. Another strikeout on the curveball. So even though that one was not really a good pitch, still nice to see that we're being able, that curveball starting into an effective out pitch. Eduardo Lopez up. He's going to shoot this one into right center field, and that's going to get down, and that will go all the way to the wall. Both outfielders converging on that one. It's Paredes who picks it up in the gap. He'll fire it in. Lopez digging for third. The relay not in time, and it's going to be a one-out triple for the new Yankees DH, A-Rod's effective replacement after he retired at the end of last season. So there is the man right there, Eduardo Lopez, with the one-out triple. Now it's going to be Carlos Beltran up 2-2 count, and he goes down swinging a disgusting curveball right there. Filthy stuff on the inner half. Also low and out of the zone right there. A beautiful pitch from Lowry. Big second out of the inning. Beltran had to put that one in play to get the run home. Instead, he whiffs on that curveball, and that's going to be now, or that's going to set up a man on third with 2 men out, and Romine is frozen there. We went hard stuff with the first, 7 or 8 pitches of that AB, and then threw in the curveball, and that would do it for Lowry. His day would be done after 6, but he picks up his 3rd win of the season, 6 innings pitched, and just 1 earned run allowed, 8 strikeouts for the man who looks to be having a breakout season so far. 5 starts in, Lowry is looking like one of the best young arms in baseball up to this point. Phenomenal stuff out of the young kid, and he is really looking primed for a big run in 2016. So that's going to do it. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. Thanks for watching. Zozum out. Peace.